So this might look like we are in the middle of the Namibian desert, but we are actually still in Kenya.
So welcome to Surana Buffalo Springs, and it's actually the newest camp here in Buffalo Springs.
And it's nice. You're already winning me over as soon as you arrive. Drinks and samosas. I mean, that's a pretty good start.
Welcome to our room. It is absolutely stunning inside here. So on this side we have a day bed area, and then we have our bed over here. Come over this side, we have a coffee station and a fridge. I do have to say I love that there's a ceiling fan here because I can imagine it would be pretty hot because, as you see, it's not necessarily tent light. Lots of screens though. Flowing into the bathroom area, we do have a mirror here, which I do appreciate. Wardrobe area. The toilet is actually separate, so it's in there. We have our sink here and a shower over on this side. Oh, I just noticed. There's a little piece of nature in between the wall you can look at while you shower. There's actually full screens looking outside, but we're gonna show you from the other side because there's something that you haven't seen yet. It's pretty cool. Coming out from where our shower is, we have our own private plunge pool, and actually each room here has their own plunge pool. And it's beautiful too. It's not just like a tiny one, it's really nice. So if you come over here to the front of our room onto our balcony area, beautiful stylish chairs, which I absolutely love. And we even have a second seating area right here. And our view, I think our room is actually the closest to the river. The river's dry right now. We were here about a month and a half ago and there was water flowing, but unfortunately not anymore.
So I have to say, sitting here, the ambiance here is absolutely stunning. It's top tier. We've sat here and we're like, it kind of reminds us of Anatara, and Anatara is like a top luxury brand. And this, sitting here, I would think I was at an Anatara.
It is like so beautiful. The ambiance is amazing, and this place definitely like shot really up on our top favorite camp in Kenya. Like, and we've been to like almost 60 right now. This place is like nice.
Top.
It's like finding a treasure that's always been hiding. The first time that I see inside it and realize it's always been you. It's like reading
So dinner was delicious. Trust me.
So good.
Very good. And I have to say, right now, as of right now, okay, first impression, they're in our top 3.
Yeah, and I know you guys don't always believe us because we always say camps are great, which they are. We don't
Because-
lie to you.
Yes. But we always focus on the positive, and sometimes we'll be like, we'll focus on a very specific point, like, this place had a tree house, this place had a cool pool or something. But here, an overall, so far, and don't get me wrong, let us do the game drive, let us experience the lodge tomorrow, let us eat more food, and we'll get back to that. But so far, first impression is insane.
It is our top 3, and I'm not gonna lie, coming here, I wasn't sure what to expect, and I think it's blowing my mind because of that.
Yeah.
So let us get back to you at the end of the video to see if that ranking stays true. But guys,
So far, so good. So far, so fantastic, should I say.
yeah. Let's go to bed so we can evaluate the rest of the place.
Okay, good night. Good morning. We slept very well. Comfy bed, nice pillow, the wind coming in, the sounds of nature. I mean, like, there's not much more you can ask for a good night of sleep. Now we're gonna go on our first game drive in this game reserve ever and see what's out there. So far on the ground, we've seen prints of both lions and leopard. No sightings so far, but let's see if we get lucky.
But so far, we've seen elephants. And you know, every time you see elephants, it's a good day.
Welcome to our bush breakfast spot, and I mean, it's a pretty good one. I mean, look at this view.
So for breakfast this morning, we have an omelet, bacon, sausage, grilled tomato. I have yogurt, fruit, juice, water, chips, pastries. It's a big packed breakfast. Breakfast was absolutely fantastic. Bellies are full. Got so much more energy now. Time to go back in the truck.
Thank you so much. See you later. Successful game drive. We saw a bunch of elephants, giraffe, gazelles, and of course the Samburu region specials, which are like the gravy zebras and the Gerenuk. And fun fact about Gerenuk, something that I didn't know, they can live their entire lives without drinking a sip of water, just using the water from the leaves that they're eating. That's it.
There's even 2 elephants in front of our room. Just for us. Okay, so now that we're back, let's show you the rest of this beautiful lodge. We have some night clips as well, but it's completely different day and night, both absolutely stunning. Let's go. So this place actually opened in February of this year. And if you're wondering how many rooms are on site, there's 17 total. 2 family style ones, and then 15 of the double rooms. So we're gonna start in the back, which is actually where you drive up and is the main entrance. So come on in behind me. So into the main entrance, first thing you notice is the unique design of this place. Like we said, it kind of gives that deserty vibe look, and I absolutely love it. So you have a reception area over here. This is where we are met with our drinks and snacks. And then you have a storefront here. You keep coming around. The view starts to reveal itself right over the river here. So you have a seating area with, again, I'm gonna use stunning and beautiful way too many times this weekend. It's just gonna happen. But a beautiful bar right here behind us. So coming from the bar, you come into the main dining area. Again, still keeping that same view. But now we're gonna go see something that honestly we haven't even seen yet on the second floor. Going up the stairs, you arrive to a beautiful rooftop sun deck up here. You can see the elephants in the distance. Sunset actually is right there, so this would be another perfect spot for Sundowner. And they even have a beautiful pool. And then they even have their own spa. And when you're getting a treatment massage here or whatever treatment you want, they open up these flaps so it's completely open, air through. You get to look down at the river. Right now there's a big old bird down there. Beautiful. Oh, and super cool bathroom.
So Surana is part of Ashnil collection. Ashnil has camped in different parts of the country, including Tsavo, Samburu, Masai Mara, and probably more. But this is basically their brand new camp and the nicest one.
Now let's eat some lunch.
So for the first time last night, we actually didn't order everything we could have ordered at dinner. There's actually 5 servers here for both lunch and dinner, like a salad, a starter, a soup, a main, then a dessert. Am I going for the 5 course? Maybe I will.
So I was expecting like the lunch menu to be a little bit smaller, and then it comes out and everything sounds amazing. And for your main course, you have a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options. I do have to say they have a really good vegetarian option. Out of those 6 options, 3 are meat and 3 are veggie, which is actually a very good ratio. And then for dessert, we'll share one of the honey.
The staff is also super nice. Course number 3, so far I had a fruit salad with some cheese and vinaigrette. It was like delicious. Don't knock it till you try it. After that, we had a crepe with mushroom, spinach, cheese. It was
onion,
very good
pepper.
too. And now, trying the soup, which is very hot. But good, I think. I can't taste anything anymore.
I was like, it's not even steaming.
Oh, it's very hot.
Really?
It's good though. Yeah.
Look at the size of this burger. I need to figure out a plan of attack of how to eat this burger. It was just huge.
Dessert just arrived. I didn't even read the description, to be honest. It looks so good. Like, it looks so moist.
Better than last night. It's honey cake, but it's got like burnt pieces of like caramel. So you have a bit of a crunch, and then it has a caramel sauce over top. And the cake itself is like, reminds you of like a flourless cake, how it's super, super, super moist.
It's the moistest cake I've ever had in my life, legit.
Are you guys ready to turn it off yet?
Moist. It is so moist. Oh, the moisture is like moist. I know some people don't like that word. I'm not sure why. Tracy, describe this lunch in one word.
Exquisite.
That's normally what I say.
Yeah,
I'll
too.
go with delightful. Seriously, like the food here,
Oh,
guys,
no,
is so good. 5 courses. Every course was like a 10 out of 10, especially the dessert. Your burger
Yeah.
was amazing.
Here's the thing. So as much as they even have like 6 different main courses, which I'm sure one of them you'll like, they're all different like style of food. If you don't like anything, you can just ask the chef to make you
Literally.
something different. Like if you just want pasta, if you just want plain rice, you know what I mean? Like yeah.
The quality of the food and the number of choices that you can make on the menu, this is how they separate themselves and brings themselves to like a true luxury experience, a true luxury camp.
Yes, agreed. So if you want to request a room, we're in W2, and by walking around the resort, I would say we have one of the best rooms in terms of view. We are the furthest out, so like there's nothing obstructing our view, and we're gonna go sit and watch the elephants.
Like Tracy said, apart from the family tents, all the other tents are pretty much the same. It's just the view of this one. This is like the closest one to the edge to the river, so like the view is just not obstructed whatsoever. It is almost 4 o'clock, meaning that it's time for another game drive, and the afternoon one is always my favorite because it comes normally with a Sundowner, and I can't wait to see their Sundowner spot because their bush breakfast spot was pretty good.
It was really nice.
How was your lunch?
Very good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Karibu.
So the Buffalo Spring Game Reserve gets its name from this spring, which is the Buffalo Spring. And what happened is in 1948, during the Second World War, this ground was occupied by the British, and the Italians were the enemy back then. They flew from Somalia, and as a diversion, the British people decided to put a lot of lights here to make it look like Nairobi. Remember, not a lot of technology back then. So from the air, they started to bomb here, and this hole there was made by a bomb from the Italians, and since then there's been water in this hole and people have been enjoying it as a natural pool, and it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. The water actually looks relatively clear compared to what you would think it would look like. Like I was kind of shocked.
Yeah. Go for a dip.
Nah. And we've arrived at the perfect spot for sundown.
Once again, the food here is incredible. 5 courses, even for lunch, but like their Sundowner, they don't go half
They
on
just
that.
leveled up on Sundowner food.
Chicken, they have like, we call it pogos, but it's is it a sausage in it?
Yep.
Yeah, so fancy pogos.
Fancy sloppy joes. They have bacon with cheese, I think, in the inside. They have chicken wings, and then this savory thing looks fantastic.
The chef here is like
Amazing.
world class. Trying the pogo?
I was like, I already ate mine, sorry.
Mm.
I know, right?
It's like a breakfast sausage.
It's good.
So good. Thank you very much. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Really nice Sundowner, I have to say. See you tomorrow, and thank you for a great day. Would you say that was a 10 out of 10 night of sleep?
Oh my goodness.
I'd say 11.
Absolutely. Yeah. We died. Plus we were able to sleep in because we're checking out today. So amazing.
On our way to breakfast to see if they serve a 5-course breakfast.
Yeah, I know.
Who knows?
I'm very curious about the breakfast choices here.
One thing for sure, it's going to be great.
So this morning is a little bit of a breakfast buffet. I say that a little bit because yes, you have your fruit and your cereals as buffet, but it's a live cooking station there for your eggs and everything else.
It's good.
And Tracy's quite picky with her coffee, so she's complaining all the time about coffee. So if it's good, it's good. Not that I know anything about that. Otherwise, breakfast is like, there's so much variety, like from your typical like breakfast item, egg station, potatoes, bacon, sausage, and everything. But they also have like nice crepes. They have like minced lamb. They have like curried beans, which apparently are very good. Right, Trace?
Right.
The only negative point, and I have to go public with it, their maple syrup is not real maple syrup. So, little disappointment, but I'm sure the rest is going to be delicious. So some of you guys are always telling us like, oh, the Manis, they're always positive and they never dislike anything. Well, it's not exactly that. We're always doing our best to focus on the positive of each different property, right? If they have the best pool, if they have the best service, the best Sundowner spot, different trucks or anything like that.
And also keep in mind that like when we say a place is like $100 a night and it's good, and a place is $500 a night and it's good, that good is dependent on like it's good for $100, and the 500 means like it's worth the money of $500 a night.
Our reviews are always adjusted with the price point of the place that we are. With that being said, here Surana and Buffalo Spring is an overall fantastic. Made our top 3, definitely the best property in the Samburu area.
I am kind of speechless, to be honest. Basically, yeah, it comes down to its top 3. You guys just need to come check it out for yourself.
This is the kind of place that we already talked about, maybe bringing our family here, some friends, like, this is it.
And it's just so different. It's so unique. It's not your classic safari tent or anything like that, but you still get a safari vibe, so don't let that turn you off either. And you're right on the river, so I can only imagine when the river is flowing, it's gonna be amazing.
And because it's not like the typical safari camp, like if you come to Kenya for like a safari circuit, like this is so cool to add in your safari circuit, so it gives you like a different perspective.
Yeah. So let's try and keep this short, sum it up really quick. The food is like culinary fine dining food, lots of options, you will not go hungry.
Actually come here hungry.
The staff, you know, most camps and everything like that, you have friendly, warm, welcoming,
like the
great
typical
staff.
Kenyan hospitality. But
this staff, you can tell they work for like a 5-star accommodation. There's just a little bit more that I don't know how to put into words.
Like the etiquette and everything, like the way they're serving you and taking your plates away and just like greeting you. It's just like it. Everything is like in a fancy way.
Yeah, and it makes you feel like you're like part of the family. Like it's really amazing.
Super friendly too, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise, for the accommodation, like every single accommodation has their own plunge pool, and in Samburu,
size too.
Yeah, and Samburu, especially like in the middle of the summer, it is highly needed. So that adds a lot to the experience. They also have like a massive pool, but like you have your own here.
Don't need to go anywhere.
And otherwise, like the location, like Samburu is just like really like a beautiful area. Like it is more dry and everything, but it doesn't look like the Masai Mara and like Amboseli and everything. So it's personally one of my favorite here in the country. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Fantastic experience. Thank you so much to Surana for having us. Like we want to be back. We're planning our next trip already. She called her mom. We're coming here. And anyway, until then, see you guys
in the next one. 15 single double accommodations and then 2 family tents.
Single double accommodation. It's locked. It's so cold.
I was wondering if you were gonna just